Benjamin Netanyahu and his delegation started the day with the US Secretary of State Marco Rubio and signed the declaration to officially join the Board of Peace for Gaza. But it was the issue of Iran that had prompted this trip to the US capital, and the Israeli leader made a low-key arrival at the White House via a side entrance. Well, the Israeli media has turned out in force for this visit, an indication of how important it is to Netanyahu. Another sign of the sensitivity surrounding it, that everything is remaining closed to the press. Last week's indirect talks in Oman between the Americans, led by Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, and the Iranian Foreign Ministry has the Israelis worried. It's unlikely Netanyahu's 3-hour meeting with the US president will have reassured the Israeli leader, because immediately afterwards, Trump posted on social media, "There was nothing definitive reached, other than I insisted that negotiations with Iran continue to see whether or not a deal can be consummated. If it can, I let the Prime Minister know that will be a preference." Trump is keeping the threat of military action alive. The US presence in the region is growing by the day. Israeli sources suggest Netanyahu may have asked permission for Israel to go it alone if the Americans don't follow through, though some are skeptical about that possibility.
In the case of a war with Iran, should the Israelis strike Iran at this moment in time, and the Iranians do what they did last year with sending missiles at Israel, well, we know Israel needs American protection against those missiles. And the Israelis know that better, more than anyone else. So for that reason, I think, some of the words that we're hearing from certain circles in Israel, that Israel will do it alone, is more posturing than a reflection of a reality of what Israel's options really are all about.
And Tehran seems in no mood to climb down. Marking the 47th anniversary of the Islamic Revolution, Iran's leaders said they were ready to negotiate on their nuclear program, but not on anything else. John Brain, TRT World, Washington.